you can stomach the thought of someone touching my body when you so close to my line.
Yeah. You know when you be mumbling when you don't know nothing, and you trying to sing the song, and then the song will cut off, and you be like, shit, why y'all cut the song off? Like, mad. Or whatever, shoot. You know how that go. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, y'all. This is how many weeks?
30-something, man.
It's been 30-something, yeah. You know how many dollars that is? That didn't cost it. No, that's all I'm thinking. How many shots I done took in bottles? See, I live my life according to bottles that I put away. I want to say welcome, thank the station, and oh, okay, that's the camera I'm supposed to be looking at. And before we go on, I want to introduce my special guest, who'll be reporting live pretty much all the way from San Diego. That's the only person that be texting me in the show like, don't do that. You guys are funny. I loved it. This and this and that. So she's been wanting to get on here it's been about 6 months. So here goes. I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Hi, my name's Michaela.
She's not shy, so don't let that shy fool you. That devil lipstick is on there for a reason.
You're starting already.
Mm-hmm. The devil couldn't even wear Prada hard as she can.
Oh, no.
So who is Michaela? I know she's in school right now.
I am. I'm in law school in San Diego.
That just sound like women in law is just, it's like they got something to prove.
I do.
See, exactly. You gotta ask her. So what part of the law? Like, what do you want? You want to be a lawyer? Because they lie. Lawyers lie. They lie lawyers. Lie lawyers. You heard Medea say it. Is that what you want to be?
Don't start. No, I do criminal defense.
Okay, so all the criminals, you defend them?
Yes.
Oh, see, my brother and them, see, they gonna need you.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, so when you done, you come back to Madera to do criminal defense?
No.
Oh, because you know you're gonna know everybody. Gonna be like, Michaela, can you get us off the thing? Like, no, bitch, I don't like you from school.
I got a conflict. I cannot.
A conflict of interest. I can't deal with it.
No.
So it's good to meet. It's good for you to introduce yourself. Finally home. How long you gonna be in town?
2 weeks.
Ooh, you know how many dates you could go on in 2 weeks? Oh, zero. So we got to drink a few times. Like,
okay.
If 14 days, 2 weeks, or like 2 weeks, 10 days. So some people be exaggerating.
14 days.
Okay, so we could drink like five times.
Okay.
Okay, we'll make it happen. Thanks to the audience for being here or whatever. We got a lot of them. As much as this room gonna fit, because it ain't too many, you know what I mean? Upcoming events, everybody's going back to school. And it's just I'm kind of jealous because I remember getting my clothes, my outfits together and getting ready to go back to school.
You still dress like it?
I have to. I'm trying to fit the bill. Shoot. I be at the crosswalk and all of that. It turned green. They walk across the street. I just be looking. Walk back to my car. Like, let me go do some grown up stuff. Let me walk to work. And then people be at work. They be like, what you doing with your life? And I'm like, working. And they like, that's it. And I'm like, what else? Let me get back and get a major or a minor or a master, something, just in something, so I can be going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. What you got? So, is school? Are you on break from school or?
Yep, I get 2 weeks off, so I'm here for 2 weeks.
That's it?
That's it.
And then you got to go back, and is it how many years you got left?
My last year.
Ooh, so you a senior.
Well, it's only 3 years, but yeah.
But you a senior, right? Because if that's your is it a full year, like?
No. I actually only have a semester left.
Oh, so
and then in the spring, I'll be working.
Ooh, and partying and bullshitting, huh?
Or nah.
Can I come visit?
Yeah, you can visit.
You got a blow-up mattress?
I sure do.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to make sure, too. I'm going to blow the air out that much. You know, on Friday when they said I knocked the dust off that.
No.
No, I'm going to come visit. I've never been to San Diego.
All right, come see me.
I heard the Gaslamp district, they said is...
It's good.
Okay. And then if I end up in jail, like you there, like, you feel me? And I'm
there.
like, I'm at her house. You got to get me out. My clothes is at your house.
Yeah.
Like, how am I going to your house to get my clothes, right?
They know me.
You can't ooh, she said they know me out there. So you like it so far?
Like what?
Living out there in San Diego.
Yeah, I like it. It's hard being far away from home, but it's good.
But as soon as you get here, you like...
I'm gone.
Yeah. Because let me see. Should I read that text message you sent? As soon as she got off the plane...
I don't think so.
Oh, don't read it?
I don't think so.
Okay. When she got off the plane, I was just like, I sent her a list of topics because I'm like, we don't know what to do. What topic you want to do? And then she was like, She said, I just got to Madeira. I feel like doing judgment. I feel like judging my. She said, I feel like. And I was like, I knew it when I thought about you.
That is not how it happened.
Okay, let me screenshot. Let me put that on Instagram. No, I'm just. But what did you say in your words?
It was your suggestion. You said we could talk about why do we judge, and I said I think that's a good idea.
Is that how you said it?
Yeah.
You was a lawyer. You should have been a lawyer.
No, I said I just got to Madeira, feel like doing some judging, just coincidentally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you probably got down and then seen people driving 30 miles an hour, people at the bridge store stop.
I was at
police.
Sal's actually.
That ain't no better. The bridge store right down the street or whatever. All of that. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you miss Madeira and you get back and you be like, 2 days is enough. That's all you need.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if you get drunk, 1 day is enough, pretty much. You a football fan?
Yes.
Coming up. I'm excited.
I'm
very
excited.
excited over
I'm
there.
excited.
Yeah, one of my friends was actually, shout out to Kenny, he was selling tickets to the preseason baseball game. Football game or whatever. And he was like, there was 4 tickets and I was trying to round up some troops, but then people had bills due. And I was like, that ain't going to work. But it's the thought that counts. What's your team?
Patriots.
You all American, red, white, and blue.
Yep.
Why? Why are you a Patriots fan?
Because. Always have been.
Okay, so you a diehard.
You could say that.
If Brady leaves, you leaving?
No. He's not leaving.
Are you dang? What you done did? She looked at me like, trust me, trust me. I done whipped it every which way. He will be in New England.
No.
She was surprised he ain't in Cali down there in Diego.
No.
With Diego, the one from what's that show? The little girl. The Dory, yeah, Diego too. He down there in Diego.
No.
Another thing too, we got Labor Day. You gonna be down here for Labor Day weekend? No, that's.
I will. I'll be here.
You will.
Next weekend.
I'm gonna be at work. But we can't say nothing about work, so I ain't trying to get fired or whatever. But yeah, Labor Day weekend, everybody gonna be down here kicking. I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna get drunk a few of them days, so I'm gonna make it happen. No matter what. So, how do you feel about? I know your team, girls can do anything boys can do. Have you been keeping up with the Little League? Have you seen a little thing about the Monet Davis?
I was watching her this morning.
I bet you would be. Before the plane?
No, when I was home. I got home this morning.
Ooh, what was you doing? You got here in Madeira?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh, I thought you mean you got home at your house in the morning. I'm like, where was you?
No.
For the world to see. So what do you think about that? You think that's good? You think girls shouldn't be able to play with boys or?
I think they should if they can keep up.
But how long? Okay, say she's a pitcher, right? How long is it until they make the girls play with the girls? Can you keep going all the way up? Because if she's a pitcher for the guys and then she got to go to softball and go underhand, that's not going. You know what I mean?
I think that I don't think the standard should change because girls want to play with boys. That's why girls have the opportunity to play with girls. But if she likes baseball and she's good at it, which she clearly is, then I think that she should be able to play. As soon as she can't, then she can't. Just like any boy. If a boy was good at her age and then he, maxed out and
like
couldn't play anymore.
When they started hitting me, I was like, this ain't for me. God just sent me a sign.
I wasn't going to go there, but I know.
Yeah, he just sent me 2 signs. When I got tackled and I couldn't breathe, that was one. And then I got hit and flew out the game, and that was 2. I was like, I hear you. I listen. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Yeah,
I just sit on the side and talk my mess.
To this day.
I knew you, so when I thought about that, I was just like, I got to bring that up. I was like, she need one, them, what they had a bandage around the yes I can, them girls that be like, yes I can, yes I can. She always been the kind of person that, like, if they say girls can't do it, she had to step up to the plate. And I'm like, we're in elementary, you ain't got to be so proactive.
Why do you say that?
Because you always have been, like, if a guy can do something or whatever, you was always that girl that could. So you always made sure people knew, like, oh, just because I'm a girl, I don't mean I can't do it or whatever. And everybody be like, even beating up people, like, nobody, like, wanted to fight. Like, because she was, like, yeah, exactly. We
didn't have to go there.
Exactly. I'm just saying that you was always that girl, like, and then she would do it, too, with, like, just sassy, like, it wouldn't be no hype or whatever, just, can I try? I want to do that. Or if it's spelling bee, can I do that? And I'm like, no, like, you didn't get, no. Like,
why can't girls spell? That's something different.
No, you can't spell. I can't spell. I can't. I just you see what I put on my Facebook, autocorrect. My best friend, but it be correcting stuff wrong. Like when you be trying to spell in slang, and it fixes it, it's like no, this don't sound as good in regular speech. I wanted to say
I was
want
never
to
trying to
speak
say
language.
duck, okay?
Exactly. I was trying to say, and they'd be like, "Are you sure?"
Yes.
Why they worried about autocorrect? They need to have a drunk text when you get ready to send that message.
Yes.
You need to be like, "No, are you sure?" Enter everything, enter a code.
Yes.
Because we send it and be like, "Oops." And then
6 codes.
You ever get up in the morning, be going through your message and be
No,
like,
you can't. You have to have a no looking back policy.
Oh, don't. Yeah, I started
Okay?
that.
So once you wake up, there's no looking back at last night's text.
Well, you in the law. Is
Yeah.
that what you tell the criminals when they shoot somebody? Don't look back.
That's possible.
When you blast them, don't look back, just run. Exactly. But yeah, like I was saying, you was always that girl from ever since I knew you that always did what the boys can do and did it just as good too. And I think that's why you're in the situation you're in and at law school. Like, you know what I mean? Like the post you put this morning, you said they asked you or whatever, do you get feedback being a girl? No.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's been like that your whole life. Nobody
Yeah.
ever said, oh, Michaela, because the look on your face, don't even nobody want to say nothing to you. Like, I'm serious, but we about to go to commercial. We'll be right back, and maybe we'll talk about the ALS challenge or the ice buckets and all of that. We'll be right back, y'all. You gonna stick around for the rest of the show?
I'll be here.
Okay. Hopefully we ain't.
ToThePoint. Be beautiful, just like the past.
I need some cold.
Ice cold.
Right away. Welcome back, y'all. We back with my friend Miss Cold Hearted. No feelings, no heart. I'm just playing. So before I left, we was talking about the ALS Ice Challenge. Talk about the ALS Ice Challenge, and a lot of that is going on right now. I know a lot of that is going on right now. Have you seen
Yes.
everybody
Too
doing
many.
it? Too many. Do you agree or disagree?
I have mixed feelings. I think raising awareness is a good thing, but I think for one, it's completely unrelated. Ice buckets and being wet and cold has nothing to do with ALS. And I think it's like kind of turned into a publicity stunt. People are doing it because they're challenged, not necessarily because they're going to donate money or because they want to raise awareness. So I think it's a good and a bad thing. And I also think it's wasteful. I don't think we should be wasting water.
What you think?
I just read something that the LS raised like a couple $1 million, like triple what they raised.
Yeah.
At the same time.
It actually last year they raised $1.6 million for the cause, and now that you're doing the ice bucket, they're already over $30 million.
Right.
So shit, if I need to throw some ice bucket, some something for $30 million, I'll do all of that. They got this old shit out there. You don't even like water. Black people don't even like water in their hair or swimming, so you don't say nothing.
So
You
have
need
you,
somebody else
so
to say
have you
something.
done it, Carlese?
No, I'm gonna do the ice bucket real soon.
Let's do it right now.
Actually, we need to let people know ALS, actually what it stands for. I can't read. You in law school, so you should know all these words right here. I can't pronounce. Ooh, I hate long words. Long words be making me mad. They be getting me frustrated. That's why I almost dropped out of school trying to read long words. What's this? I spelled it right.
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis.
That's too much. That was 18 letters too much.
I think that's why they also call it Lou Gehrig's disease. You could say that.
Lou Gehrig's?
Lou Gehrig.
Uncle Luke?
No.
Oh, Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yes.
But all these, like, I need my phone to read I be having my phone read out words to me because I'm like, I can't, I be like, what?
Why didn't you practice?
I try. If I don't know the word, how I'm going to practice it?
Sound it out.
I tried to, and then when I got to the T, I lost it. I've seen tropic. See, that ain't even tropic, see? I can't, I'm just, see, now you get me hot, and then you see you trying to embarrass me on my own show. See? Really? You came all the way from San Diego, you had an agenda. There's malice in your heart.
That is not
Shoot,
true.
We're gonna get a commercial real fast. But anyway, it's a disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord to the muscles throughout the body. So that's why you see like a lot of people who have it, they're in wheelchairs, or they begin to lose like all their muscles begin to get weak, and it's hard for them to stand up because that's basically what it do. So they're trying to raise a lot of money to create a cure for that or whatever. So I mean, it's for a good cause.
I agree.
I think whatever's gonna help a good cause, because people are not just gonna give their money.
Right.
With fun, people will give their money. Like, you know what I mean? Like
That's what I think is kind of the negative. It's like the next cause that we want to raise awareness for. What do we have to do? We have to go to the next level. Like, and I've been seeing jokes about it. Like, I saw one today that was like the camel toe challenge. Like, we're raising awareness for cervical cancer, and it's like it's silly, but I think there's some truth to it. Like, we're gonna have to what's next? What's after the ice bucket challenge? And I think people
The
get
fire and all of that. People was doing all of that.
there's so much like
Stupid.
our attention span is so short. It's like next week it's going to be something else,
Yeah.
depending on what are celebrities doing or what's going on, you know.
Exactly.
And I think that people should, like I said, awareness is a good thing. People should donate their money, but it shouldn't have to take something silly or something extravagant for people to raise awareness and be willing to get behind a cause.
Makes a lot of sense. I don't know. Do you guys have a water shortage in San Diego?
Yes.
Even with the ocean? Oh,
All
I
of
have
California.
2 big old pots with boiling all that salt out of there. But
I'll try it.
so okay.
I'll get back to you.
Don't give it to me when I go down. I want some fresh Alhambra. So you know I gotta keep it pure. But a lot of people around here, they're saying we're wasting water doing the ice bucket challenge or whatever. Instead of donating money or whatever. But I take it like I kind of agree to a certain extent. But you can get a little pot or get a little cup and do it and just make it fun. But for the main people who are saying that are the ones who using the most water. If you want to do your part, we use so much water taking showers.
Yeah.
So why don't you just take a bath, wipe under your arms and wash off if you so concerned about the water? Why you sitting in the bath and you filling up your swimming pool and you fancy and you got your little waterfall? Cut your sprinklers off, let your grass die. Why don't you do that since you so worried about somebody in some bucket and some ice?
I think it's an excuse. I think people don't like it, and it seems like a valid excuse. Like, oh, we're in a drought, so I'm going to say, you know, you shouldn't be dumping water over your head, when really you're upset because you're upset. So just say that you're upset.
And you mad and you just want to lash out on somebody.
Yep.
So I don't know what we gonna do. The East Coast got water?
Yeah.
Well, we need to get some. Somebody just need a big old pipe that just bring water all the way from there and just bring it, and we fine from the Atlantic Ocean. Some sharks too. No, because it's gonna be sharks in people's pools. I don't know how they gonna get there, but they will. You know how stuff always find a way to get there. Have you ever seen a shark in somebody's pool?
No.
I seen snakes on the plane, and I bet you that.
You did not.
Okay, we actually had, you know, people go above and beyond. Can you actually show the clip of Mr. Charlie Sheen himself? You know, he just outrageous. His ice bucket challenge. Go ahead, sit.
Called out by Ryan Miller, who is Noreen DeMol's husband, and also the goalie for the Vancouver Canucks. Anyway, all right, here we go. Oh wait, that's not ice. That's $10,000 in cash, which I am donating to the ALS Foundation because, let's face it, ice is going to melt, but this money is going to actually help people. So, I am hereby calling out John Cryer, Chuck Lorre, and Ashton Kutcher to identically do what I just did. Come on, guys. It's for a great cause. Have a great day.
We gonna have our own ice bucket challenge. Ready,
No,
go.
we are not.
You said we should. Your heart, her heart almost jumped out of her whole chest.
No.
She put her hand up and was like, no.
No.
Nah. You said
No,
I
I
should try it.
trusted Jake.
Oh, okay.
We
But if that had been
connected.
Courtney over there doing it, would you have?
I would have got
Yes.
it.
So basically, if you a black person, see, look at this already, all the way
No.
from San Diego with no, just playing.
No.
You
Me and
said I
Jake,
should-
we connected earlier.
You said I should try it, right?
What?
The ice bucket challenge. But I can't try it next to you.
You did not try it.
No, she looked at. Well, she was like.
No, he tried it.
She was
Is
just
this your
like, no.
notes from last week or what?
No, this is actually my notes from when I was in school. I actually found an old notebook, and I didn't want to throw it away.
You did
'cause
not
I'm
take
like,
notes.
No, I actually did take notes when I was awake. Didn't I take notes? He was in my class.
All
I
right.
took notes when I was asleep or late.
So like,
I wasn't. I actually didn't drink in class.
you drank before class,
I drank after class. That was the thing.
before, after.
So, anyways, we did that. So I'm finna call out 4 people. You're supposed to do 3, right?
Yes.
See, I'm taking this to the next level.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. Beyonce, Jay-Z, Dwayne Wade, and Trina. I nominate you to do the ice bucket paper challenge, whatever. Beyonce, I know you've been on the run for a long time, but when your ass slow down and sit down and stop running, I'm gonna need you to. And you got 24 minutes to get. Is it 24? Oh. You got 24 hours to get this done. I'm gonna need you to donate something to what fund?
ALS.
No, this is different. We changing. They didn't got enough money.
To the point.
To the point with Carlese fund and you got student loans or
Do
you
I have to
already done-
donate now that I just got this paper dumped on me?
No, you don't. That's why you don't got to. Do you
Okay.
have student loans to pay off?
I sure do.
Well, you need to donate to her student loans and mine and all of that. Then we gonna be rich and open our own law thing. I could be the receptionist and then they can deal with you. We got life so figured
I did
out.
not agree to that.
Oh, you don't? Well, it'll work though, right?
I'll help you out,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's get started. The topic tonight is we want to know, why do people judge? And when you got to Madeira, why did you judge?
I didn't. I didn't see anybody I knew, so I couldn't do any judgment.
You was looking for you was looking for one of those. Where are they now? Huh? Exactly.
I'm not a judger, Carlese.
Okay. So why do you think? Okay. Anyways, basically, judge is to form an opinion or a conclusion about whatever or whoever. So, question is, why do you think people judge?
I have a question for you.
What? Don't.
This isn't Jeopardy. You don't answer a question.
Don't.
You don't get to
Don't
participate.
do nothing. Please don't ask me nothing that.
Okay, I think first we should talk about what is judging.
Yes, let's talk about what is judging.
Why do you think the word judge is negative? Why does it have a negative meaning? Like if you say don't judge me, why is that negative?
I think people associate that kind of with the word hater, because when people don't like taking criticism.
Okay.
So I think if there's somebody who can take criticism, they won't look at it as in a negative way. But if it's most people don't like taking criticism, so they just thinking, oh, you judging me. Like if I say, oh, those shoes would have looked nice with a different color toe polish, and it would have been like, oh, you judging me. Or if you have somebody who's positive, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, next time I'm gonna do that. Like, you know what I mean? That's good constructive criticism or whatever. So it just depends on insecurities.
Right.
People who are insecure. Why do you think so?
I think I agree. I think that, I mean, I don't understand why. Like, why is it negative to say, like you just read this definition, form an opinion. It's not form a negative opinion.
Yep.
Or hate on you. Like that's not what judge means. But we take it to mean that, I think, because we're insecure.
You think everybody has a little bit of insecurity in them?
Yeah.
But they act like they not. What did Kanye say in this song? We all self-conscious. He's just the first to admit it. And that's real, because if we was so comfortable in ourselves, we wouldn't put on
wouldn't
lipstick
care.
and glasses
Yep.
and do all of that. But anyway, we about to go to commercial and we'll be right back. Somebody finna clean up this paper challenge bucket. We'll be right back. Y'all can find out what's in Michaela's cup.
No.
What she's sipping on her.
Buns, hun.
Boy, toy named Troy.
I'm from Detroit. Oh. Oh yeah, I was supposed to date Worldy to see that. I wasn't hiding that.
No.
Oops, I like that song. He said, "Boy, toy named Troy." You know any Troys?
I sure don't.
Okay. I'm sure you. I bet that one. I bet.
How well do you know him?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yo, lips.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing. I bet the neighbors know you. So anyway, when we was talking about everyone judges, went to commercial, y'all. We back to our third segment already. What's in
Wow.
my cup? What am I drinking? What's in your cup?
Sprite.
Show them, because that's some dirty Sprite.
What do you want to do? Pour it out?
No, you can show the cap. You can show the. That's Sprite and some. Okay, then I'm drinking Coke then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have any Captain though.
Welcome, y'all. So anyway, we're finna get back to the topic, and I believe people basically judge based on the way they were raised and the things that they actually went through, because sometimes people form opinions and visions and versions of how people should be.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? Like in your household or your friends, you get together, because you was part of the plastics, huh?
No.
You was a mean girl. You was
I-
definitely a mean girl.
I was not I was not a plastic.
She wasn't a plastic. Then what's that? A metal? If you wasn't dumb, but you was mean, so you was a smart and mean. And the thing is, you knew not to be mean because you was smart, but you was still mean.
What does being smart have to do with knowing not to be mean?
You should know, like, when you cuss little Hillary out, that's not good, but you did it anyway. And then she got the Dr. Evil laugh, and the chin back.
Hillary.
Yeah, I don't know. You didn't cut so many girls out. I didn't lost count.
That is
I used to
not
be like, oh,
true.
she had it again. Look.
Some people just need a little guidance, you know?
True. And
So
a little get straight.
I feel like I was doing my civic duty by helping him out.
Your civic duty, you was doing your job on this earth.
Yeah.
Just set them straight. And your best friend Haley.
Who's Haley?
You don't remember Haley Gilligan?
Oh my God, we're going back to
Gilligan?
elementary school?
Yeah, we always go back to
Okay.
elementary when Brenda was better than Millview.
What happened? Excuse me?
I was there.
Please don't. Yeah, I was there. You forgot we know the real y'all. We know y'all in real life, but we always got to take it back.
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
Exactly.
hmm
But yeah, like I do think people, based on how they were raised, and some people just think like some girls will wear their jeans a certain way and think if they see another girl wearing her jeans a certain way, they would think, she ugly or that don't go because of how you wear your jeans. Not knowing that that's just the way you wear your jeans. She
Yeah.
might think that's ugly, and we're humans.
Mhm.
We should be diverse. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So, do you think it starts in the home, or it starts like, are we at birth we judging as soon as we come out?
No, I mean, I think it might start at home as far as what your expectations are, what you think is normal or the way that things should be. But I think a lot of it, like you said earlier, comes from your insecurity that if somebody's not like you, then that makes you question yourself. What am I doing that other people aren't doing it? Is that me? Or is it easier for me to say they're doing it wrong?
Exactly, and that makes a lot of sense. And when do you think insecurities first start coming? You think as soon as we hit school, and
Yeah.
we start seeing like, oh, little Marcus got lunch money and I don't, like that's a problem. Like
Yeah.
I have to eat the free lunch, and he coming with a Batman that just came out lunch pail with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in there and some carrots. I'm thinking I'm feeling some type of way. Yeah, I didn't get no carrots. Shoot, I had to use the ranch when everybody was dipping it and putting it on there, and the
croutons.
peaches, the croutons.
I know you put ranch
sliding
on your croutons.
Exactly, yeah.
Mhm.
That's all I did, and then the peaches sliding in there, and then the teacher used to say, "It's all gonna mix in your stomach anyway." Like, no, I don't want to taste
No.
it. Like that's you just supposed to say that. Don't do me.
Are you still insecure about your peaches touching everything else?
Yeah, I don't want nothing touching
Yeah.
nothing. I barely started eating my food. I would eat all the chicken, all the macaroni and cheese, and all of that, and then have it separated like a triangle.
That's what I do.
I not no more. I mix it and I try to get a good balance.
No mixing for me.
You don't like touching? You don't want it to touch?
No mixing.
Oh, you ain't. So which one do you eat first? You go for the meat first, or you go for the?
It depends. Depends how I'm feeling.
Because I need to judge you real quick. Go ahead. Because I'm gonna let you know. As soon as you tell me your meals, I'm gonna
What's
judge
the right?
you.
Tell me what the right way is.
Ain't no wrong way to
Okay.
eat a Reese's. But I'll break you off a piece of that Kit Kat. Because
Okay.
if you're hungry, why wait? Eat a Snickers.
Oh my God.
I'm just playing. I done just gave you diabetes right now. With all them candy bars. Quit.
Uninvited.
Exactly, uninvited. You finna take this and some grape Kool-Aid.
Nope.
But yeah. So you think it starts at a young age, basically, and then goes from there?
Yeah, I think once you start being socialized, you see different people how they do things, and I think that's when your insecurities start.
What are some things you were self-conscious about or insecure about growing up? The fact that you got to drive a Corvette and everybody else was on a bus?
I don't think that ever bothered me.
I would hope not, because I showed to get a ride.
You sure
You'd
did.
be like, look at Michaela.
No, that is not true. That is not true. I always had somebody in my car.
Because that's what you got a two-seater for a reason. Oh, can we come?
One at a time.
I get to pick who's going to be
One
the
at a
lucky-
time.
you. I'll get to you guys next week. Peasants.
No. Okay, I was not like that. Now you have all these people thinking that that's
No,
how
I have all the
am.
people on the internet thinking you ain't be worried about them. Because when the show go off, you can explain to them. No, I'm just-
I think, okay, like, so earlier you said I was a mean girl and we could joke about it, but I've always had that reputation. And I wouldn't say I was insecure about it, but to be honest, I've always wondered, like, why do people think that I'm mean? You know, do I not think I'm mean? No. But why do you think I'm mean?
You wanna know why I think?
I'd like to hear everybody's opinion.
Why do you think she was mean?
I didn't think she was mean because I felt like she was kind of like, I had the same kind of thoughts she did. So it was like kind of like the same thing. I thought I was like, she's real. She's like, I like Michaela.
People even
Like,
sometimes they
she's
think
really
I'm mean for certain reasons, but
For
the
being
look on your
honest.
face, yeah, I'm blunt,
Yeah,
and they
she
take
said
that and
whatever.
and they take that in school as being mean because people don't want to hear the truth, which they need to. That's too many people got yes friends instead of people that tell you what you need to know.
I'm not a
if
yes
somebody
friend.
asks you how their hair look and you tell them the truth, then they're gonna be like, oh, she mean, but why'd you ask me?
Right.
Like, you need to redo that shit.
I think that your friend should hold you accountable.
Exactly.
And so if, like you said, you can't be a yes friend. If you're going to be the honest friend, a lot of my friends tell me, like, you're the person I come to when I need to hear what I need to hear. You know, like, I know I'm ready to face the truth. It's like, I'm not going to be the friend that's going to tell you, yeah, it's cool, it's all good, if it's not, you know? And so that is taken as being mean, and sometimes it might be, but
this day and age, like, people are so superficial that being real and doing that is rare. Like, they're used to, if somebody's popular, they're used to everybody being, oh, blah, blah, blah. They're not used to somebody just setting them straight or being like, this is what you need. Well, no, they'll come back and thank you in the end, but at first they're not, because they're not used to hearing it.
And I think, like you said earlier, it goes back to your insecurity. You want somebody to validate you. You don't want somebody to say, here's what I think about it. You want somebody to say, yeah, I agree. And maybe you don't know that's what you're looking for, but I think a lot of times we are, and that's why you call your nice friends.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Why you
That's why you know who to
That's
call.
why you don't be calling me.
That's why I don't be calling you. I'm gonna start calling you. I just got your number.
Yeah.
Today or yesterday. Exactly. And I'm not done with telling you how I think you mean.
Okay.
No, I think the look on your face. Some people, you would only smile sometimes. So if somebody don't know you and don't know that you smile, they just see you walking around campus. You was about your business. You handle your business. You didn't talk to a lot of people if you didn't know them. You wasn't a social butterfly like that. So you wouldn't be the kind of person I could just look at and be like, oh, how's it going? You told the truth. Anything a guy could do, you was trying to do, you know what I mean? So it wasn't necessarily that she was mean. It was just like walking on eggshells with you. And it's just like, if that eggshell crack, it's going down. And don't nobody want it to go down. Like, so that's kind of what it was. It was more of an intimidation than mean. And when girls are intimidating, they're considered mean. Because you expect girls to just be so nice and so,
that is
you know
true.
what I mean? So she be twerking, so they automatically, that's going to be like, come off.
I know Courtney can relate, though. It's like, I'm sure you hear all the time, you're intimidating.
Yeah.
Like,
intimidating. I'm like, what did I do? Like, I'm just here. Like,
yep.
sorry, this is my face.
Y'all know what y'all be doing.
Yes. No, I do, but then sometimes I'll see how I look, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so you understand. So
I didn't
you
mean
get
that.
it, right?
Yeah.
So you get it or whatever.
Yeah.
So you said that was one of the things you was insecure about. What's another thing you was insecure about, like growing up? Like whether it was look or how you felt or where you were living, your living situation or anything. What else was you insecure about?
I think I'm pretty lucky in that, like, my parents raised me to just, like, be myself. And so I didn't have a lot of insecurities, but I was never very feminine. And I'm still not.
No.
And so that was always, like, I wouldn't call it an insecurity, but just, like, kind of uncomfortable. Like, I don't know how to be a girl. Like, I grew up with 3 older brothers. Like you said, always trying to do what the boys were doing. And so it's like... Okay.
See, I said minus the ratchet. See, you know down.
Yeah. So that was always kind of weird. It's like I didn't know how to be a girl, and that was weird. So I don't think I was insecure, but it's just like sometimes not knowing your place, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That makes a lot of sense, and it takes some inner thought, and actually you got to soul search and find out what you know what I mean, because that's how you grow from it and become the person. But now, at this age, you see now that it's not bad. It's a good thing that you're not like every other girl. That you're not, and I'm sure people meet you and like, you're cool as hell. You know about this. You know how to do that. All 10 of them know how to do that or whatever, but you know how to do this, so you stand out more, not being, you know.
Yeah. No. As I got older, I was definitely. It was easier to, I guess, accept about myself. Like I wasn't trying to be that. It's like, you know, that's who I am. That's cool.
Growing up, I make a conscious effort now to not judge, even though we all judge or whatever. I make a conscious effort to not judge, but it's still, you know what I mean? Sometimes do you ever judge and then catch yourself? No. Like, I catch myself. You don't try to catch yourself, huh?
I commit
to that judgment. Like, yep, I judge you. That they ugly, you ugly, a man ugly. No, but sometimes I judge and I catch myself. I'm like, Carlese, that ain't right. Like, I'll see something and I'll be like, I'll think to myself, blah, 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 and then I'll just try to find the good in it, and I'll be like, but, you know, we all different.
What's important, like, judging doesn't necessarily mean thinking less of a person. Yeah. So, and I think I have a lot of thoughts. We all do. You have your opinions, whatever. But I never think less of people because of it.
You don't? Nobody?
Unless it's serious.
What's serious?
No, but like I'm not like, oh, that's your outfit. Okay, you know, it's like, oh, that outfit kind of sucks.
But
okay, you're cool.
But the face you make, see, you be like this, like even when you look at somebody, even if you think good thoughts, you know what I mean. We'll be right back with the last segment or whatever. We got to go to commercial because I'm finna figure out.
But he lived in a palace. Bought me Alexander McQueen. He was keeping me stylish. Now that's real.
ToThePoint.com.
Do that. I know you got
No.
a little.
She doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't.
No.
You hear that? I got a big
She does?
fat. You gonna stand up and show? Oh, this is a family television show. But anyway, y'all know we always got a random moment for y'all or whatever. So we finna hit y'all with a random moment right now. Go ahead. Hey, where was y'all when this song came out? What was you doing when this song came out?
Probably arguing with you.
Oop. Swimming pool park was going damn. No, the high school. We was doing that. Okay, you cut it. When this song came out, this was what, about 96, 97? I remember we was all going to swimming pool park. Was y'all allowed to listen to that kind of music in your household?
What kind of? Yeah.
Look, why you was hesitant for?
Because I was thinking about it. My parents weren't really like, they were strict. Like you knew where the line was, but they weren't like watching our every move. Like they let us really like be ourselves.
And it worked out, huh?
I would say so.
Yeah, well, we was at swimming pool park getting it in. What's the next one?
In sync.
Okay, I'm gonna give it 2 seconds. The point of this is where were you when this song came out? So just think about your life when this song came out, because you know it's music and we just live like. What was you doing when you was 93? Oh, Selena came out.
Yeah.
This was the boy, all the white boys at our school was. That was the original Nay Nay, yeah. That's the original Nay Nay. Yeah, exactly. Y'all stole that from Miss Look.
Yes,
Okay,
it's true.
NSYNC took that.
That is
Exactly.
true.
They just didn't come back this way. They could have just, if they'd have did that,
Yeah.
look, Nay Nay. But they wouldn't have called it Nay Nay because they was a white group.
They would have called it no.
Exactly, or they would have called it We're Doing the Britney. Like, hit the Britney with no Spears.
Oh no.
Where was you? What was that? 99 when that song came out. We was in
Like
5th grade,
probably.
and everybody had that Justin Timberlake with the blonde, with the spikes. I know
Frosted
Andrew
tips.
Ballou had him.
He sure did.
Exactly too.
She was cute though.
Yeah.
You think everybody at our school was cute? Shoot, so don't try that.
Anthony and Andrew.
You gotta draw the line somewhere.
Play the next one.
Oh,
Oh wait.
this hurts. Oh, don't get Courtney started on Nelly.
Love you, need you, love you, I do.
Okay, stop. I'm about to. I swear I need to be on somebody's idol or something, cause I really think I can sing. When I be in the shower and that
I
water
do.
be hitting me right here,
Carlese
I'm like,
got talent.
Keyword think.
We was in the 7th or 8th grade, slow dancing and freak dancing,
Yeah.
and Rhonda had to break us up and Ralph. But Rhonda was the main one. She'd be like,
But
"Wanted to
she
tell
would
your
let us
mama?"
go for a while.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And all you needed was a few pumps when you went in the 7th and 8th grade. You didn't need that many, a few pumps, and they need to break you up because you know. Exactly, because you know
Yeah.
you just discovered you hit puberty, so them 2 pumps is going to have you like, oh. And then they need to break you up.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Exactly, done. What's the next one? Oh, this was...
You're bringing the emotions tonight.
This was my...
You tell me you're in love with me.
This should be your karaoke song.
Your pretty eyes away from me.
Okay, I can't. I'm done. Okay.
Where's the tissue at? Where's the tissues?
I got some issues. I need to cry. That Britney, that was a song. Cause remember, look, I didn't have cable. I didn't have cable growing. Look,
That music box.
the music box and this
Yes.
song used to
Yes.
come on.
Yes.
I used to come on, and then I remember they made it a little hard when they was dancing. I was like, "That's the one. That's the one." That's all I knew. And since then, you know what I mean. That was the only song I knew because everything else came on MTV.
Yeah.
And I barely had it. It was like black and white, and I could still see. She was like, "You'll see that." I was at Brenda still, so that that just brought me back to my days or whatever. So that was your favorite song. You was a Britney Spears fan, huh?
No.
I know.
You know, you were talking about insecurities earlier. I was never into boy bands. Like, I had, like, Lil Bow Wow CD.
Oh, you was one of them.
I had, like, Eve, Pink. I never had Backstreet Boys.
Because you was intent, like, you made it a point that I'm a Rough Rider. Like, I'm hard. Like, you came to school and everything that the girls did, you did not do.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, oh, I'm, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Just, like, sometimes on principle alone. It'd be like, I kind of want to do that, but no. I can't.
Exactly, I can't because I'm, you know what I mean? I'm rough and tough and roll you.
Yes.
Yeah. Team, I'll wrestle your ass. And I wasn't trying to get, because I didn't even have no lotion growing up, so my knees was already ashy. So I couldn't roll on the ground because it would look like I was from Zamunda. Or wherever that is. I'm sure that's a place in Africa, right?
It definitely is.
So,
Yeah.
was it just me growing up when we used to do all them projects about Egypt? I didn't know Egypt was in Africa. I did not know. I didn't relate Africans with Egypt.
That's why we brought you to Brenda, so you could learn something.
Exactly.
We didn't learn that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody.
Yeah, that's
Did
why
nobody know that?
we trying to rescue you.
She said they try to rescue. She said they try to rescue me. Oh, because
We did.
You know,
I think
at night when you call.
We had to leave.
You
We
at
did
night,
quite
you know, at
well.
night when in the middle of the TV you call and you get to pick a kid. I was the one they picked.
Yeah.
It ain't never been the
We'd be
same.
like, send Red Rover, send Carlese
Exactly.
over.
But I was in high school and I was looking at the map and I was like Africa, Egypt, and I was like, how come all those times we was learning about Egypt and the pyramids, like nobody never related Africans to Egypt? It was like a whole separate place. Like knowing they could have just walked over there and gotten the pyramid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And have somewhere to say. Like, I mean, if I'm an African and I see these big ass pyramids, I'm not finna like not go on one. Like, what y'all mean? Like, please, you ain't got no guns or nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I say yes?
Yeah. See, I think I'm on to something.
I think so.
Yeah, we need to figure that out. Have you ever thought about that?
No, never.
No, I'm serious. Like, we never thought about. You know what I mean?
I don't think my memory is that good.
No, it's not. Okay. So, we're going to get back to this in a little bit. Well, some of my insecurities had actually came from, like, when my mom left or whatever, it was kind of like, you're not good enough for nothing. So
Yeah.
I strived so hard because I felt like I was not good enough. So it was just like, okay, I got to prove to myself I'm good in this, I'm good in that. And then going to elementary school, I was like the only black boy, so I couldn't be a typical, you know what I mean? So I had to try and do so much. And then growing up, I would actually... Like, my brother knocked half of my front tooth out, first of all. And then every time it would get fixed, like, not all the way. And then somebody would bum me and it would fall out or whatever. So my teeth were very messed up growing up. So that's why, like, I used to be very insecure about my teeth, stuff like that. But now I'm, like, chinging on you. I can't wait to get these braces off. Then I'm going to get some gold grills and slap them in
No,
there.
you're not.
And then act like I'm Lil Wayne.
No, you're not.
With no money. They going to call me Big Wayne.
So I think it's interesting that you say that because I don't remember that about you. Like, I don't remember Carlese is like, oh, he was the boy with the messed up teeth. I don't remember.
Cause my lips, that's why these lips are so big. God gave me these because he knew that's why all these people used to, like when I laugh, people used to say something, I'd be like, oh. I'd be like, stop playing. like, stop playing. These was here for a reason and people like, no, I'm serious. People used to be like, why your lips so big? And I used to be like, ask God, like,
No.
they mine. He gave, no, I'm serious.
You did not do
On
that.
none of my pictures, I did not smile. On none of my pictures, like, they used to be like, and cheese. I used to be like, like, and they used to be like, oh, you'll smirk. Yep, that's smirk. But it was for a reason. Like, I didn't want to smile and, you know what I mean?
Okay, so your insecurity was clearly a real thing. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that people don't remember that about you. All the things that we nitpick ourselves about, nobody notices.
No, they remember because somebody came up and was like, oh, your teeth so nice, it used to be messed up.
Well,
they
was
remember.
rude.
No, they don't.
No,
That
they
was just
remember,
rude.
and I used to be like, then that's why you're not in my life no more.
See, I'm not
yeah.
mean. I would never say that.
You wouldn't say that, but you would just look like, if I cheese, you would look like, oh, okay, he got them two fits. Like, and
I
that's
would
enough.
not.
Like, your actions.
I would not.
Your facial expressions tell it all. You ain't even got to say nothing.
No, that's
You ain't
not
got to tell
true.
it all. And then people used to call me skinny.
You are skinny. In
I
fact,
know.
I was just telling Courtney I need to make you a cake because you are skinny.
No, I eat and I like my figure. Because when I turn 26, I'm going to start filling out and then I'm going to be the right size.
26?
Yeah,
Is that
26.
when it happens?
That's when it happens?
Yeah, that's when it
Don't say that
happens.
because I'm 26
No, I
in
think-
December.
Yeah, so you got 3 months to get it together.
Yeah, I need to start working.
We all going to start working on
Okay.
that. So, we got a little bit of time to talk about this. Let's kind of wrap this up a little bit since you tend to get off topic on everything else or whatever.
So sorry.
So, do you think judging is a bad thing?
What's judging?
I don't know. That's why I got you here. And you went to law school. You see, when I had them on, we didn't talk about nothing this deep. We just talk about what sports, something quick that we can watch ESPN before the show and be like, oh yeah, LeBron scored 26. Like,
I think that thinking less of people because of your own personal opinion is a bad thing. I think obviously everybody's different, you know, like we were talking about earlier, you have your idea of what's normal that you come in with, but you shouldn't think less of people. And so, like, I was thinking about this earlier, and I was thinking, I hate when people do something stupid, and then they say, don't judge me. It's like, you know that you're doing something that all of us should be judging you for.
Yeah.
And you're saying, don't hold me accountable, give me a free pass. Like, that's something different. But, like,
this is not Monopoly.
Right.
Or
No get out of jail few. Yeah.
Yeah, just say it.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that if you're thinking less of somebody, or you're thinking you're better than somebody because of something that they're doing that's different than you, then that's a bad thing. But of course, like, we're all human. We're all going to form our opinions about, you know, what people are doing. And is that judging? Maybe. But is that bad? I don't think so.
Aw, so you do have a heart.
Somewhere.
So I think that's what
We found it.
I think
We found
that's what today's show was about. Michaela does have a heart, and she is nice, y'all. So you know what I mean. She never shows this side of her. I don't think nobody have ever seen this side of you or opened up as much about you. So, and it's finna go on YouTube for the world to see.
First time.
So first time for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So thanks for coming on the show, and we'll be back next week, y'all. Wait for the camera.
My anaconda don't. My
show 'em that. Get up and show 'em that tail.
None unless you got buns.
Let's say don't judge me first.
Don't judge